welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great time. We're in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, Miesfelds Triangle Market, and it's a wonderful day today. It's a great day to fire up the grill. We've got a wonderful audience, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
Hey.
Louisiana Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Louisiana Grills and Smokers, Pit Boss Grills, America's Pork Producers, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Cherry Delight, Shooting Star Casino, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, all right, good job. They're all excited because they're at Miesfelds Triangle Market. And I'll tell you what, of all the meat markets we visited, and we were with Miesfelds about 11 years ago.
Right, yeah, we were.
Our Midwest Grillin' is about 12 years old. About 11 years ago, we did a nice television shoot. Back then, it was a smaller market. They're 15,000 square feet with 5,000 square feet of retail space.
It's phenomenal.
Honest to goodness, you bring a compass with you almost. But it's a great market, probably the best in Wisconsin, guaranteed as far as meat market goes. And as you first enter the building, there's a beautiful a chef's corner.
Right, I know.
And the 3 chefs on hand, and they help you out, but they got all the gorgeous little meats and everything you want to take home, all prepped for you, roll-ups with bacon and
beautiful.
Beautiful stuff. And they're proud of it, and you can take those home with you, the chef's corner. Then you enter and there's snack sticks, and I mean, when you're talking about Miesfelds, you're talking about awards.
Yeah.
And every little thing you touch in there has won an award.
I know.
From the beef sticks that when you first enter the case meat, to their beautiful beef case, to the pork, to the chicken, to the deli meats, to these gorgeous hams.
Selection.
I know.
mean, just on the beef sticks.
I think you're looking at a Grand Reserve right here, if I'm not mistaken. They got a boneless ham. Let's start with that.
All right, sounds good.
Gorgeous hand-netted boneless ham. It takes 24 hours for them to cure, to smoke, and to cool each and every ham.
Oh.
And that really is amazing. That's a great thing. They're all hung and they're all smoked, and it takes 24 hours. We have our Louisiana grill over here set for about 350 degrees.
Okay.
We're going to place that on until it reaches about 150 degrees internal temperature, which shouldn't take but about 45 minutes or so.
Right, yeah, it doesn't take long. Ham's already pre-cooked, you have nothing to worry about on this.
And then you're going to be doing a nice glaze in the next segment?
Yes, I will. I'm going to glaze that baby on. Got to have a glaze.
Got to have a glaze on that, so we'll be doing that. 25 different bratwurst. They got a freezer case, so they make the fresh brats, and they also have fresh brats in the meat case. But then they have a whole freezer department earmarked just for beautiful 25 different flavors of fresh brats, award-winning brats. Dave's favorite is the jalapeno, but I chose the chipotle cheddar because it won a wonderful award.
Yeah, I like
and we're going to doctor that baby up. So we have our griddle set over here for a nice medium heat, because you don't want to blacken these, you don't want to burn them, you don't want to split them open. A lot of love went into making each and every one of these little bratwursts.
Right, exactly.
Merrill, I got a gift for you.
What's that?
I got a present for Merrill, everybody. It's not his birthday, it's not a holiday. It's a griddle cleaning set.
Hey, I wonder when I get to use that.
Thanks to our good friends at Pit Boss, that is a griddle cleaning set.
I'll bet you I'm going to use that pretty soon, huh, boys?
So we got our nice
Thanks.
Pit Boss griddle on, and I'm going to get these chipotle cheddar bratwurst.
All right.
All 25 different flavors that we're going to be working with today. And we're going to get those browned up because we're going to decorate those in a little bit. But Freddie looks kind of thirsty.
Freddie's always thirsty, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know, they predict temperatures as a record today.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
So Kathy said, make sure you stay hydrated. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stay hydrated,
Well,
that's for sure.
Let me tell you, our good friend Rebel from Awesome Shrimp, and we're going to be doing some awesome shrimp in a minute, is with us today, and he always keeps Freddie hydrated.
Yeah.
So we
Sometimes well overhydrated, you know what
have
I'm
to be able
saying?
to see what we're doing.
All right, chopping up some pears here.
So what you making?
I'm going to do a white sangria for you, Freddie. Leave everything in there, leave the seeds in it and everything and all, okay?
The pips.
Yep, you heard of Gladys sign the pips, right? Place that in there. I want to put a whole mitt Not putting up in leaves, putting the whole mint in there. That way they won't be floating around with little,
Oh, I
mint
hate
pieces.
that.
hate
Get
it
that
out
in
there.
your throat.
Oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. A little apple. Love apple. You're
Can
gonna
you
like
believe
this,
this?
Freddie.
Those are seedless apples.
You know what? I don't see those seeds. It's just
Don't touch
amazing.
yourself. Remember
That's-
last Christmas?
Oh, all right, got some chopped up apples.
So for you harvesters of wild game, Miesfelds can do a wonderful job of processing your wild game. They can do bacon, jerky, smoke sticks, and sausage. Just wonderful folks when it comes to wild game processing, I'll guarantee you. Did I mention Miesfelds.com yet? Miesfelds.com.
Good place, great place to go. Okay, I want to throw some watermelon in here.
Rind and all.
Rind and all, rind not. Place that in. And then I'm going to use the juice of some lemon, some orange, and some lime in there. We'll pour this in here first. It's going to be good for
You want a little orange in that, baby?
Yep, you got her. Boy, it smells good though, doesn't it?
I bet it does.
Oh, unbelievable. Are you thirsty, Freddie?
Bottle of wine, fruit of the vine.
You got it.
When you gonna let me get sober?
You got it. All right, what you got going
So,
there,
so
man?
here's what we got. Miesfelds has some wonderful bacon. Let me tell you that. They've got an apple pie bacon, which is phenomenal. They got regular, they got jalapeno, and they got a pepper bacon. And I don't even know which one I'm throwing on here, to tell you the honest goodness, folks. And it probably doesn't matter because they're all just delicious and they all won awards.
That's right.
Boy, it's like a little surprise.
Wow, surprise, surprise,
I know.
surprise.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some sandwiches today, and they got a whole selection of different products you can do sandwiches with, and we'll get into those the next segment. But the bacon, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna throw the bacon on top of the griddle on the side over here, so we get a little grease action going, just enough grease action so that we can fry up our nice little ribeye patties and our chuck patties and our Spencer steaks and our restaurant steak sandwiches.
Wow.
And all kinds of great sandwiches. So we're gonna get the bacon going over here. Now, when you come to Miesfelds, if you order ahead, they got a drive-through. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. They got a
Really?
drive-through. So they'd like to have you order ahead, and then when you come, you tell them who you are, what you order, and they bring it right to your window.
Technology. You know, when
Technology.
you think of it, but I mean,
Yep.
it's just great, nice and smooth.
You know, technology. I'd rather come to Miesfelds. I'll tell you that. I ordered online some German food.
Yeah.
The sauerkraut came, but the worst is yet to come. And that's true here, ladies and gentlemen. The worst is yet to come.
Yeah,
Mad Dog
that's
Narrows,
it.
Midwest Grilling.
That's
We'll
the
be right
worst.
back.
All righty. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog Narrows Midwest Grilling.
We're having a great time here in Sheboygan, Wisconsin at Miesfelds Triangle Market, the intersection of Highway 43 and 42. You folks up in Green Bay, north of us here, get on down to Miesfelds. You folks in Milwaukee, south of us, get on north up here. You folks out to the west, head a little east. I'll tell you what a great little market, isn't it?
Oh, it's
I
beautiful.
shouldn't say little, 5,000 feet of, 5,000 square foot of real estate as far as retail
Yeah, I
goes.
know. It's just, it's,
And you know,
You'll be amazed when you walk
since
in here.
1941, Miesfelds has been around. It's always been family owned. They always think about the community. Dave and Rich live right here in the community.
Yes,
I should
they
say
do.
Rich and Dave live right here. And Rich is the tall one. Dave is the communicator, the talker. That's what Dave told me anyway. and because we can't put the website out, you may not know how to spell. I got a Pit Boss meat block butcher paper, so we can't say Miesfelds and we can't say how to spell it, but there's a little something for you good folks right there. Now what does it say in the bottom?
Hey, hi, Dad.
My dad turned 93 years old this week. We gotta say hi to him.
Hi.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, when you come to Miesfelds, you're going to find some specialty local cheeses, wines, products of all kinds, and our good friend at awesomeshrimp.com, our good friend Rebel Ron, the shrimp pimp we call him. He's got some awesome shrimp there. It's that cold water, Argentinian deep water shrimp that is better than lobster, I'll guarantee you. And I've always wanted to try smoking shrimp,
right.
but I could never keep it lit.
Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
So the shrimp that we're doing today, we called upon the vertical smoker of Louisiana Grills. We got that baby set for 230 degrees, and I read up onto it, And a lot of people want you to leave the shell on it, and it smokes the best. It keeps the moisture in. So the only way you can do that is by getting awesome shrimp, because it's deveined, but it's got the peeling, easy peel on there, and it adheres to smoke and keeps it nice and moist. So get awesome shrimp if you would, please. You can go to awesomeshrimp.com. That's Awesome Shrimp's song right there. And all we're gonna do is give that a little misting. That's cherry juice, that's olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette.
Good.
Now I don't wanna marinate the shrimp before we put it on the grill because it'll soften up, it'll break down the tissues too much. So we're just adding a little moisture on top of there. Now on here we have that little moisture, that's all we're gonna do. That's set for 230 degrees. We're gonna put it in layers, it'll cook in 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, guys, I promise you folks out there, this should have went on the first segment. We'll have some nice shrimp. Meryl, why don't you make a nice ham glaze?
We'll do a ham glaze. You know, I love ham. Ham is so easy to do. They got great selections of ham.
Oh,
here
Lord,
at
please don't
Miesfelds.
let Meryl mess up on the ham glaze.
You can't mess up.
mess
You
up.
can't. It's foolproof. Just a nice medium heat. Our good friends at Country Ovens, Cherry Delight. I love their chutney. And also, this is really good. A little kicker to it. We got a little bit of habanero sauce in here. So we're going to mix these two together. This is going to go on the glaze of the ham. Now you really want to put this on right at the end. You don't want to put it in early because you still have a sugar base to it too on there. So I'm going to place that on there. Place the chutney on there. I love chutney. I'll tell you, Cherry Delight's got the best cherry chutney. If you like chutney, you got to get some. This is great. Okay, I'm gonna whisk away there, Freddie.
Whisking away.
Whisk it away.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Mix that up. Got a great glaze for the ham that'll work out perfect. All right.
Whoa!
Easy come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go.
That's why we said it's live, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen.
So down below is some nice chilies and some raw onions. But on our chipotle bratwurst, we're gonna load up some nice chili beans and more chipotle sauce.
All right.
And we should have added on some nice onions on top of there. So we're making like a little mess over back here. But that's a great thing about flavored bratwurst, 25 different flavors here at Miesfelds. Today we're putting on the mac and cheese.
Okay.
Yep.
We've got a little mushroom and shrimp we're putting on. This one's named after our good friend over there. It's Rebel Kent Amber Ale.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh.
And the
wow.
grand champion, honest to God, in the world of Wisconsin, there's a great little awards that are handed out from the meat processors. And this is the grand champion, just their original bratwurst. It's just absolutely delicious, just those great flavors when it comes to bratwurst. And then we're gonna throw on, this is David's favorite, that's the jalapeno cheddar.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's from Wisconsin, he's from the Sheboygan area, so he likes hot peppers and he loves cheddar cheese. So we're gonna get those babies on the grill too. So let's get those on the grill.
Spread that
Meryl,
around.
do you want to put these on the grill? Because I got something else to show these
All
good
right, I'll
folks
put 'em
over here.
on.
Watch this right here. This is what it's all about. This is what the show's supposed to be about. And it's been about everything else so far. But Grillologist loves choices. And when you come to Miesfelds Triangle Market in Sheboygan, Miesfelds.com, you can find different products here for doing sandwiches. These are the pork tenderlettes. This is over here. These are the pork tenderlettes. Those are foolproof right there. That's beautiful ground pork with suet added and tenderized, hand tenderized. These are also, that's the Spencer steak and the restaurant steak. The Spencer steak is from the front quarter of the cow, and it's naturally got fat and tender and flavor in it. This is from the eye of the round, and then they add suet to it, and that's the restaurant. All three of these are delicious. They're coveted. The only place you can get them made just like this and hand tenderized is at Miesfelds, so you got to come there. That's a beautiful beef tenderloin. We've got their pub burgers. We've got ribeye steaks. We've got boneless pork loins over here, so that's a beautiful pork chop that's boneless. And a nice little regular ground chuck over here. So those go all on top of that bacon fat.
That's
All
the way
right,
to do
love
it.
that.
How many folks fry their burgers and stuff the old-fashioned way in bacon fat yet? Anybody here? Man, that is the only way to do it, I'll tell you that. So we're gonna slap these babies on the grill, and we're gonna get those babies going there. We're gonna season them up with our good old-fashioned Grandma Hazel's. We've got the shrimp cooking, we got the award-winning hand cooking. We're gonna sample out the land Jaeger and the summer sausage and their sausage sticks during the break. We'll be right back after this, folks. Gonna be a great time here at Miesfelds. Woo!
All righty, all righty, all righty. Take it away.
「
Well, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I was way out left
Merrill
field,
forgot his best part.
I was so excited about the drinks coming up.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Thanks, Freddie. Hey, before we get started here, when you go online at Miesfelds.com, check out their websites. They got weekly specials. They got helpful recipes and tips. And when you come in, don't forget Cook's Corner, the Chef's Corner, because they can help you with ideas up here if you're having a problem with cooking certain cuts of meat. That's what they're there for. So it's a great source. A good source for you is Miesfelds when you want the meats to turn out perfect each and every time.
Great selection. There's no doubt about it.
Where did that bottle of wine go?
Right in here, ladies and gentlemen. Some white sangria, a little seltzer on top of there, Freddie boy. I'm sorry, well, I should put an orange in there for you here. You got the whole daggone thing.
The orange.
Yeah, there you go. Right there, Freddie boy.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you talk about Miesfelds, when you talk about Sheboygan, you talk about the good old-fashioned hard rolls, and they get them fresh in just about every day, my assumption is. So when you come, don't worry about getting the buns at the grocery store. Don't worry about nothing. They got the selection for you all right there at Miesfelds. But make sure you get the buns. Those are the traditional hard rolls of Sheboygan. And what we're going to do is we're going to do two things that are tradition here in Sheboygan. We're going to do what we've heard about for about 35 years is the double brat topper. So we're going to do a double brat topper. We're going to take a couple of these nice little award-winning chipotles, place those on top of the hard roll, and we're going to put some nice toppings on there. We're going to dish up, I'm going to do the ribeye steak sandwich here, because that's my absolute favorite. That ribeye cooked in that bacon grease is phenomenal. So when you talk about sandwiches, when you talk about Sheboygan and Miesfelds, that is the cat's meow.
Remember when we used to wear the double broad hats?
There was a nice gentleman town that came out with those styrofoam hats with the double toppers on top.
Yeah, everybody wanted those hats.
Yeah, everybody did.
Yeah,
Look
but
what we
why
got
they
here.
disappeared, darn it. What you got?
We got that beautiful ham. We got the beautiful ham. That's the award-winning boneless ham. You folks at home, it is foolproof, I'll guarantee you.
Oh, wow.
All you simply have to do is cut that up for sandwiches, for meals. It's phenomenal. But it's time for awesome shrimp, too.
All right.
AwesomeShrimp.com. When you come to Miesfelds, pick up a bag of awesome shrimp, if you would, please. So these babies are done. What we're going to do is give them one more little misting in there.
Boy, it smells good.
Doesn't it, though? Those are smoked shrimp. If you never had smoked shrimp, they're phenomenal. They really are. And you cook them right in the shell, and I know I'm in everybody's way. Which camera? Right there, sir? I'll put these right like that,
you're not
right like
nobody's
that.
way.
No, I'm not in anybody's way.
Yeah.
We're going to put those beautiful, awesome shrimp there. That's when the party started. And I think I got enough. I thought I had enough for everybody when we started, but I'm not so sure anymore. So that's done in our vertical smoker. That's done in our vertical smoker. We put water in the bottom pan. There's water in the bottom pan down below, and we started that with the good folks at Louisiana Grills.
Boy, I'm so exhausted.
Now let's take off the rest of those sandwiches. This is when we're talking a party here. When you talk about variety, you talk about Miesfelds. We got the pork tenderettes, we got the beautiful pub burgers, we've got the Spencer's, we got the restaurant burgers, we got the ground chuck. You got them all right here.
Unbelievable.
And if you cook on with a griddle, ladies and gentlemen, here's what you want to do. You want to put that bacon down first. And we're going to ladle that good award-winning bacon right on top. That turned out perfect each and every time. We got the beautiful chipotle bratwurst back here.
Boy,
I'll tell you what a mixed up
looks great.
What a mixed up batch. But I'll tell you what I did. If you're going to come to Miesfelds, and when you do come to Miesfelds, make sure you have a good meat thermometer. Because that instant read meat thermometers are great. For instance, those bratwurst, I took off at 160 degrees, and they're done to perfection. There's a lot of great herbs, there's a lot of great flavors in there.
Right.
And I know a lot of people like their how many folks like their bratwurst just charred to the dickens? Yeah, quite a few. But when you do that, you lose a lot of that tender loving care that butcher put in to make those beautiful bratwurst. That's your own discretion. You do what you want. This is America. But when you cook them to the tenderness that we have here and perfectly done to 160,
holy cow.
The flavors are just no pork.
No, that's boy, look at all that food.
I know, hold on, we're not done yet. Boy, they're hotter than Dutch love. Excuse my language, can I say that on TV?
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
We're in Dutch country.
It's like the
We
pork
are.
pyramid here.
Yeah,
I know, that's exactly what it is.
Wow.
Walk like a
So
Going
don't
to
forget,
town, man.
they've been family owned since 1941. Miesfelds is, honest to
Look
God.
at that.
that meat case, do we know how many feet the meat case is long? Really, really long, and that's absolutely right. So we got a party happening right here. We got the wine coolers. You got all the meats from Miesfelds.
We got the cooler all right.
We got the cooler all right. We got the right grills and we got the right friends here, I'll tell you that. So we're going to be right back to wrap this baby up. I'm going to get some samples cut for the good folks that are watching us here today. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling from Miesfelds.com, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
we'll be right back, everybody.
From Miesfelds Triangle Meats in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Peace, love, and happy grilling, folks. See you next
Happy grilling,
time.
everybody. Thank you very much.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.